Good Sunday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey, and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. This is the late afternoon, early evening discussion on this Sunday, beautiful Sunday too, the 2nd of April already, 2021. And I took a bike ride through Montclair this afternoon. It was nice to see all the people out dining al fresco outside. Especially on Church Street there with all those great restaurants and a lot of people definitely outside today. And around the parks there and on the street they have all the beautiful tulips out now. So it's nice to see. It definitely is. Definitely a hot one out there today. Walpack is at 85 this hour, Peak West to 84, Basking Ridge 84, and Hamilton Township there at 84 for the warm spots. 67 at Fortescue. Atlantic City Marina is also 67, not bad. 71 at Harvey Cedars and 74 at High Point Monument. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a trip up there. Right now at the Weather Center at New Brunswick, it's 82. The wind is out of the south-southeast at 4, and the winds are out of the south-southwest, gusting to around 10. Beautiful afternoon. I don't think we have any records here today, but it sure is nice outside. At 5:30 this evening, temperatures are generally in the 80s, just about everywhere you go, except maybe a few spots here in northern New Jersey and out on Long Island, and right along the immediate Strand Islands here in Ocean and Monmouth Ocean and Atlantic County here. Outside of that, around the I-95 corridor, temperatures also in the 80s. So it's probably going to be where the max were this afternoon. A few spots hit 87 here. That's West Creek on a southwest to west wind. That's downslope air there. Temperature high there at 87. Other temperature highs generally in the low to the mid 80s. This is the Asbury Park Boardwalk Live this afternoon on this Sunday. Lots of people out here on the boardwalk walking. Lots of people on the beach too. Some people surfing in the water. It's a nice sight to see. Truly fantastic day to be outside. Generally mostly sunny or partly cloudy around the area this afternoon. We had some clouds and some sprinkles earlier today, but that has all faded away, as we can generally see here. And if we take a look at the decoded obs here, well, it's mostly clear skies, just a few areas at 20,000 feet here, about mostly broken to clear across the region. And again, dew point temperatures in line around 50 degrees or so, 83 for temperatures, and the winds all out of the southwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Just absolutely gorgeous outside. Now take a look at the next 7 days in the New Jersey area. The digital database is high temperatures. We've surpassed these already in some spots this afternoon. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty nice day too. Temperatures in the mid and upper 70s. A little cooler along the coast and right along the south shore and east ends of Long Island naturally with that onshore wind, and the water temperatures in the 50s. Basically a very warm day on Tuesday, again mid and upper 80s in the I-95 corridor, the New Jersey Newark metro area as well. Temperatures back into the 70s and upper 60s basically across their region on Wednesday. Temperatures also on Thursday in the upper 60s to around 70, cooler along the shore points once again, which is natural at this time of the year throughout the forecast period. Temperatures again on Friday in the low to the mid 60s, and it's a little rainy around here too. Temperatures back into the low and mid 60s again on Saturday. Okay, well, we're running high tomorrow to about 10 degrees or so above where we should be for this time of the year. 15 to 20 degrees above normal for temperatures on Tuesday. It's going to be another hot one. Get that air conditioner ready. Let's see, on Wednesday, we're 5 to 9 degrees above normal. We're about normal to neutral here, excepting for Pennsylvania. It was a little bit below that with the rainfall. Temperatures below that, again, for average highs on Friday, and that continues on Saturday as well. Low-level water vapor channel here showing that strong upper-level low here across the plateau here, the Mississippi-Arkansas plateau. Showers and thunderstorms building up throughout the day. Also along the stationary front to the north here, across Colorado and the Rockies here, getting up into the high plains here. Again, clusters of showers and thunderstorms along this frontal boundary. It's well to our north and kind of stalled out right now under this confluent and convergent flow. Take a look at the composite radar. This afternoon, here's our showers and thunderstorms along this upper level low here in two parts, and a scattering of showers and thunderstorms across the upper Midwest here, and also mostly across New York State into portions of Connecticut here and Massachusetts. Here we have a smattering of thunderstorms across the region along our stationary front here in Salt Lake City. Again, also into just around Denver area, southeast of that. A few here in Nebraska, Wyoming, across Milwaukee here, and portions of Iowa and Wisconsin, Minneapolis here, just south of that region, a few thunderstorms, and a few thunderstorms here getting into western Connecticut along that stationary front here. And of course, in the Gulf, we have these thunderstorms here in Louisiana and also Alabama and also around Jacksonville this afternoon. Taking a look at the temperatures, if we put this on, take that off, temperature is quite warm, as one would expect, in the 80s in Miami and 82 there. And it's just gorgeous wherever you go. Even Mexico is just beautiful weather right now, and temperature is generally in the upper 80s to even low 90s in a few spots. And in Florida, in Flagler County, there's been some emergency rip current rescues going on this afternoon near the vicinity of Flagler Beach Pier. Remember, piers and jetties are the primary areas where rip currents are, and you should not be in those areas at all. Taking a look at the European model guidance is 500 millibar cyclonic relative vorticity. We have two streams here, the polar branch here and the subtropical branch here. A little intermingling between the two, southwesterly flow at the surface until the upper low crosses Hudson's Bay and pretty much stalls out with vort maxes running on either side of it for the week ahead. So that means some vorticity, and that means some spin and some shower activity in this pattern going forward. European model guidance is 500 millibar. Height anomalies here. Here's our upper low moving out of the northeast away from Hudson's Bay and northern New England. And here comes another upper level low here across Canada. This one is going to be predominantly responsible, this one and this one, to build the ridge across the Intermountain West, and basically a trough east of the Colorado Rockies during the week, with disturbances moving through the flow as this all gets pretty much locked up in the atmosphere. And we remain on a west flow for the latter part of the next weekend into the following week. But still, we find as this is retrograding here and spinning about, we still have a northwest flow, and it looks like possibly some backdoor cold front coming through. And from this morning, this is the European model simulated water vapor upper level channel here. As we head into the next 24 hours, water vapor is going to continue to increase here with our upper level low here across the Tennessee and Mississippi River Valley area and our stalled front just to the north. Could be some showers around here as we head into a portion of Monday. Most of the areas should be dry. Maybe Delaware would have precipitation, also into New York City and Long Island. And it looks like this is going to be a dry period coming in for Wednesday. It's going to be very hot on Wednesday, as we know. And then, of course, here comes that upper level low and a very strong front coming through the day on a Wednesday. There could be some heavy downpours and some thunder with this. Lots of water vapor here. And then we dry out basically on Thursday, Wednesday night, and Thursday morning. And then our upper level low just spins around here over southern New England and off of Hudson's Bay, Canada, brings in spokes of vorticity. So we could be dealing with more showers around here on Friday as another short wave moves through. That gets out of here by the weekend, and we are in a dry column, but that won't last too long either. Here comes more water vapor in on Sunday, which is Mother's Day, the 9th, and probably going to have cloudy skies and more precipitation as we head into Sunday night and Monday. So very wet period coming up, and then we begin to dry it out on Monday afternoon and Monday evening, and it looks like that dry period will last for just a couple of days here as we head into next Wednesday, before this moves back over us. European model guidance, precipitation forecast going over the next 10 days. Here's our stalled frontal boundary here across New England and the Great Lakes into the Midwest. Here's our upper level low here across portions of the Tennessee and Ohio River Valley area here, pumping that moisture in. So probably by the time we get into Monday night, clouds are going to increase tomorrow, and rain showers will develop across the region Monday night into Tuesday. It's going to be a pretty wet day. Overall, not terribly wet, but still, then another break in between sometime Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening as that system lifts off into the northeast Atlantic here. And here comes the next wave coming in for Wednesday, and this is going to be another weather system that pulls up through the Ohio River Valley and then into New England along that front. And it's going to bring rain showers again into the area as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Some of that rain could be locally heavy with a little bit of thunder. We'll take a look at the Cape in just a moment. Then begin to clear out a little bit on Thursday and Thursday night. Here comes that vortex coming through on the backside of the upper low now as we head into Friday and Saturday. So a few rain showers around here on Friday night and Saturday morning proper. And that gets out of here slowly with a northwest flow behind it and weak high pressure building in. And then more rain coming in on Sunday, Mother's Day. And that will be along the warm front and then cold front couplet here. And then as we get into Monday, that moves out to sea. And then high pressure builds in and across the region temporarily before things change again. But looks like the early part of next week is going to be pretty dry around here for a change. And the convective available potential energy as we head into Monday night, Tuesday morning would be focused over Virginia and the Delmarva here where there could be some heavier clusters of showers. That moves out. And then the next chance for this to happen would be during the day on Wednesday, especially across the Delmarva area, where joules per kilogram could reach about 1,000. And they become stronger in the afternoon hours across the metro areas of Philly and central New Jersey. So any shower or thunderstorm activity could have some wind damage and some heavy downpours associated with that as it heads off into the coastal waters here and New York and Long Island. And so probably going to be a few clusters of showers and thunderstorms here. And see if we can get to what this is going to look like here. Yeah, let's pull this up now. Storm Prediction Center this afternoon, an isolated severe wind gust and marginal severe hail threat may continue for the next hour or so downstream. The watch issuance to the south is unlikely here across this area where the thunderstorm watch 124 remains in effect. Basically, this is for portions of southeastern Colorado and western Oklahoma's panhandle. An isolated severe wind gust along that gust front here. So you roll this back here. Other areas, we have a tornado watch that's in effect right now. That is for portions of west central Alabama, southeastern Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, and parts of central and northern Mississippi this Sunday afternoon until about 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A couple of tornadoes possible, scattered damage wind gust up to 70 miles an hour, and isolated large hail events to 1 inch in diameter is also possible in this area. So we'll be monitoring this. And this is for western Alabama. A couple of tornadoes possible in the next few hours as well. Possibility of that watch in effect here, which did go into effect actually, 95% chance. So some small supercells with a history of producing tornadoes may continue to pose a risk for brief tornadoes over the next couple of hours as the warm front lifts northward. And the Climate Prediction Center 6 to 10 day temperatures issued this afternoon on this Sunday, the 2nd of May actually. Cooler than normal temperatures here across the upper Midwest, the Central Plains, the West Coast, and of course southern New England and the New Jersey, New York City area. That's coming in our direction from Saturday the 8th through Wednesday the 12th of May. 8 to 14 day outlook, or 8 to 14 day now from Monday the 10th through the 16th. Generally neutral conditions here across the northern New England area through the Central Plains, below average temperatures here across the Rockies and the northern High Plains here, and above normal temperatures continue across Texas and into Florida. Now the precipitation chances from the 8th through the 12th about normal here in the New England and Mid-Atlantic coast states, slightly above average here in the central and southern plains. Drier conditions here in Florida, parts of New Mexico, and California. 8 to 14 day. Again, it's going to be quite wet across the central and southern plains again, and near neutral conditions here across the east coast, and dry conditions, especially in Florida and in New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and Arizona here, and portions of the west coast as well into portions of Northern California. And I'll leave you with this from this afternoon here. It's a couple of different bands of clouds here. We have cumulus clouds to the north here. These are associated with some precipitation, and that started the morning off, or the afternoon actually. And those clouds just dissipated, and then we just have high streamers, cirrus clouds from our system out to the south and west. And some cumulus clouds here in the puffy areas this afternoon where we're near that frontal boundary here. And if we take a look at the composite radar, most of this is just to the north of us. So let's get into subregional sectors here. Pull this up again. This is where the showers and thunderstorms are off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario here, and into New York State and into southern Connecticut and Massachusetts and its areas here. Local on scope here in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia I-95 corridor here, New York City included, up to Boston, Provincetown, and Barnstable. We'll start off with the HRR from this afternoon, and here's the rain showers across southern New England and getting into Springfield and Worcester, Mass. And that warm front or frontal system will lie in its place and then be replaced by some showers coming in here probably on Monday morning out over around Philadelphia and Allentown and Wilmington and Scranton. Some of that will bleed here into New Jersey. Looks pretty light overall Monday morning and afternoon. But again, it's not going to be as pretty of a day as it was today or Saturday. And as we get into Monday evening, there could be some heavier downpours or even some thunderstorms here near Bridgewater and the Philadelphia area. You could see a few spokes of, it's going to be quite mild, and Cape value is going to be pretty high too. So we could have some heavy downpours in some of these discrete cells. That moves off on Tuesday, and then we await Wednesday. And it probably start out in the afternoon on Tuesday with a few thunderstorms around the region as well. As far as cloud cover goes, well, there's not a lot of it right now here, but that's going to change. Cloud cover will be building in during tonight and tomorrow. There'll be breaks in between here and there, but for the most part, cloudy weather. And that cloud cover will last all the way through Monday into Monday evening, and then into Tuesday as well. So pretty cloudy over the next couple of days. We get breaks in between here on Tuesday morning and afternoon, and that will probably destabilize the atmosphere just enough to produce a few thunderstorms or heavier downpours. I'll check severe weather now. We'll do surface-based Cape. And our crossover winds here from 850 to 500 millibars down to the surface here. So we got a lot of directional shear here in the wind flow pattern coming up. And the Cape values, well, anything that would support any kind of heavier downpours are going to have to wait here until we head into later Tuesday night, and possibly on Wednesday morning from central and southern New Jersey down through the Delmarva, where we could be dealing with about 1,000 joules per Cape in this area here. Central and southern New Jersey here on Tuesday afternoon. Cape values again over 800 to 1,400 joules per kilogram. This could support some heavy downpours. Do the terminal forecast discussions for Philly, North Philadelphia, Trenton, Allentown, Reading, Wilmington, Millville, Atlantic City, and surrounding areas. VFR conditions expected overnight tonight on the aviational weather deck. Winds will settle back to about 5 to 10 knots tonight. Tomorrow, starting with VFR conditions, but ceilings will lower quickly through the morning, and MVFR, possibly IFR, as showers move into the region. Some visibility restrictions are possible, but expect the controlling factor to be the ceilings themselves. A few thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon, but confidence is too low to include it into the TAFs discussion, terminal area forecast discussion. Southwesterly winds at 5 to 10 knots, becoming southerly in the afternoon. Moderate confidence in most aspects of this forecast, but low confidence on the potential for thunderstorms and IFR conditions. Monday night and VFR conditions may continue for much of the night. However, conditions should improve to VFR by 12Z on Tuesday morning as the showers and thunderstorms lift out of the region. Southerly winds becoming southwesterly at 5 to 10 knots. And on Tuesday, mostly VFR Tuesday, initially dry conditions, west winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 20. Tuesday night, showers and scattered thunderstorms again coming back into the fold with the next approaching wave. Confidence on when the wave moves through and therefore corresponding precipitation is low. Winds out of the south at around 10 knots. Low confidence on that forecast too. Wednesday, sub-VFR in showers and possible thunderstorms as the cold front approaches from the west. Winds becoming westerly at 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots. Again, all of these forecasts are of moderate to low confidence here on the timing of any of this. Thursday, VFR, northwest winds at 10 to 15. There's moderate confidence there that this day will be dry. So that's a wrap for this evening on the 2nd of May, 2021. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. You have a good Sunday night, a good week ahead, and we'll be back tomorrow in video forecast discussion.